Madam Speaker, and I'd like to thank our colleague across the aisle for all of his work on the Ukrainian file over these past number of years. And as he spoke, our support, the Canadian government's support, has been multifaceted. We're all thankful that in this House everyone stands united when it comes to CUFTA, the Free Trade Agreement. He also mentioned Project Unifier. The Minister of Defence last week signaled that the odds are this training mission will be extended. My personal hopes is that it'll be expanded, and I noted that the member had referenced that as well. And I also noted that he made a distinction between kinetic defensive weapons and non-kinetic defensive weapons. Back when he was a member of the government on this side, there was an opportunity to provide Ukraine with kinetic defensive weapons. And I was wondering, now that he's in the opposition, it didn't occur at that time, and now that we know that Russia sent over 600 tanks into eastern Ukraine, over 1,000 artillery systems, and that Ukraine keeps looking for systems such as the Javelin to counterbalance the threat of those tanks. Now that he's in the opposition, has he changed his opinion about kinetic defensive weapons for Ukraine?
The honourable member for Selkirk Interlake Eastman.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank my colleague from Crossway for his question. And I can tell you that actually it hasn't. My position today is a position I had when we were in government as well. And I did encourage government to look at using, some of our tank buster missiles as possible defensive equipment. Unfortunately, the ones that we were decommissioning were not considered useful from the standpoint of providing them to the government of Ukraine. So it's something that was discussed, but they were decommissioned because of the question around their efficacy, I think would be the more polite way to put it. So, things are also evolving. And what we're now witnessing is a bigger push by the rebels and the Russian military further into Ukraine. They are trying to gain more territory. And so because of this new aggression and this expanded land grab that's being orchestrated from the Kremlin, I think that there is now a need for us to provide Ukraine with those defensive weapons. And no doubt, as we are fighting in the wintertime, there still needs to be more supplies to help deal with winter weather. Ukraine's military is definitely getting better equipped all the time, but any chance for Canada to go and provide the required military equipment that's needed by the soldiers out there, we should be working with the government of Ukraine to make it happen.